This is Steve from Make It Fix It. He was our first t-shirt contest winner. You too could win an incredible t-shirt like him and your life could change forever. You could be spotted in a crowd at a baseball game and be put up on the big screen. While there, Jay Leno notices your fancy shirt and an obvious love of cars. He tells you he's been wanting to retire and you're just the person to take over his enormous car collection. There's just something about you that he likes. You get to spend the rest of your days driving hundreds of beautiful classic, muscle, Italian, exotic, and rare cars as much as you like and wherever you'd like. The point is, this shirt could change your life, but only if you enter. Winning a Rebuild a t-shirt does not guarantee that your life will improve in any way. The scenario presented here is merely a possible outcome of an infinite amount of outcomes. Rebuild cannot be held responsible for your bummer of a life should you win the t-shirt. Nothing happens to you. Just know the t-shirt. It's free.
Welcome to the finale episode of the 2017 Jeep Wrangler build. This was the Wrangler, the first one that we did for Paul. And here's the final product. He's got the tires that he wants on there. They really turned out really good. We put spacers on there, 1.5-inch spacers to bring them out. The hood ended up looking really good. After Mike got finished with it. Have not taken the soft top all the way off, but we have the windows out. So this has Beth's old interior on it. It's just leather, painted, all painted dash. All in, and let him tell you what he thinks is his favorite part that we did to the Jeep. Paul, what do you think?
Well, I like the lift, I like the tires, I like the hood probably the best.
The manufacturing process was so terrible on it, and we talked about it when we did it, but Mike had to do hours and hours of body work on that thing, and that probably, out of all the stuff we did, that was probably the most expensive thing other than frame work, wasn't it? But anyway, what we're going to do now is take this thing on a little off-roading trip and try to do some climbs and see how it does, because I don't think Paul's even had it in four-wheel drive yet. We just got it licensed, and so it's legal, ready to go. So let's see where we can take this thing. Hopefully this road is not closed off, because this was a really cool trail back when I was a kid, and when I was an infant, Paul was a kid. Then he probably drove on this too. But
It goes to the second highest point in the state of Missouri.
but there could be a cable across the road. We're just not sure. And you can't tell it by the camera, but we're going up. Well, we made it up high, guys. Check out that view. And we're not all the way up yet even. Okay, we're up here. Look how high we are, guys. Way up. Whoa, check it out. The buzzards are below us. Well, we're complete. The project is complete, and it seemed like it took years to finish, and it really did take half a year to finish, 6 months. So when you think back about it, think about all the good times we had though, Paul. Got my buddy Paul with me doing the new project, 2017 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Edition. Paul couldn't stand it anymore, so we had to make a pit stop to go to the bathroom, get something to eat, and he couldn't stand to wait to make sure this thing was going to start. So, all right, so we finally made it back home. After 30, how many hours in the truck?
36.
36 hours. And Paul like immediately starts grabbing tools and tearing stuff off the Jeep. So I can see what's going on here a little bit better. And the damage, I'm not gonna lie, is worse than I thought. Quite a bit worse.
Hey, all right. About time. Man, that feels good.
Yeah, that took a while. All right, so after a trip to O'Reilly's, which Paul bought $110.
Paul bought $110.
Hey, hit her. and by the way, my last piece, I was snapping this piece in right here, and I happened to look over the front of the dash. And guess what is right there that I never noticed is on plastic dash, the VIN. Well, guys, this is finally it. Here's Paul's Jeep back from the paint shop. Here we are, guys. All back together, but looks pretty sweet. Looks mean, man.
And I took a liberty to have a key made.
Now we're going to see how good the brakes are. Oh yeah, the bad spot.
I had to get out of that spot.
Brakes seem to be doing good. Well, we made it back down and the Jeep didn't suffer any ill effects, I don't think. We probably have to spray it off at the car wash before we let Paul's wife see it though. It's a little muddy. It's a little nasty. Not too bad. Man, had a really good climb for first try, so that was good. Okay guys, it's time for the price breakdown to see what this cost Paul over 6 months of work and waiting for this thing. So the way I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into what it would have cost him if he would have just fixed the Jeep and made it a stock Jeep. We just replaced the parts and he went on. And then, so that would be one price, and then the price of stuff that he added on that he just wanted to do to make it cool looking. So first off, the Jeep cost us $11,200, and when taxes and fees for it were $1,443. Body panels, $431. The grill, $68. The hood, $315. Bumper, $158. Paint, $2,378, which was so expensive because the hood took hours and hours and hours of body work to get it straight. So that's why that's so high. Framework was $1,850. The flares, $150, and then miscellaneous parts like engine parts, decals, sensors, latches, lights, all the little things like that. You add all that up together and it was $1,106. So you add all that and you spent $19,101.12 would have cost him just to get the Jeep back stock and go on your merry way. And then he added a few things like increase the flares, the wheel liners underneath, the inner fender liners, lift kit, tires, wheel spacers, wheel covers, steps, grips, all that kind of stuff. You add all that up and it was $22.84. So he has a total of $21,385.12 in the Jeep. So what do you guys think? Do you think that was a good buy for him? I mean, he got pretty much what he wanted in the Jeep. It looks the way he wanted it to, and it's got a leather interior now. And so I think, what do you guys think? I don't know what the Jeep would be worth because it's got a rebuilt title now, but it's got 24,000 miles on it. So I think it's a good deal. You guys let me know in the comments what you think down below, and we'll have a discussion about it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the 2017 Jeep rebuild. It was a very, very long build, longest one we've done by far. It was over a 6-month period, so you guys have been seeing this thing on and off for half a year. And we appreciate you staying in there and going through it with us. And we want to tell you about our contest this week. If you want to win this t-shirt like Steve did at the beginning of the video, then just comment what we felt like this build was, marathon, down below. And Paul was such a good sport during the whole thing. He was anxious to get this thing from the get-go, and he had to wait 6 months to do it. But I hope we got him a good deal at the end of it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
And always remember, don't retire it if you can rebuild it. See you guys next week. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in and watching this week's episode of Rebuild It. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any awesome content. Have a good one.